The golden sun blazed over the kingdom of Babylon. Its rays reflected fiercely off a massive golden statue standing in the heart of the plain of Dura, 90 feet tall, its polished surface gleaming like fire. This was King Nebuchadnezzar's new god, a monument to his own power. And today, the king had summoned every official, governor, magistrate, and ruler across his empire to bow down and worship it. A royal herald stepped forward, his voice booming through trumpets and drums. People of all nations and languages, when you hear the sound of the music, fall down and worship the image of gold. Whoever does not bow will be thrown immediately into the blazing furnace. The command echoed through the multitude. As the music began, a wave of submission swept across the crowd. Men and women bowed low, their foreheads to the ground. Dust rose like incense. Except for 3 men, standing tall and still as statues. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I stunned. Whispers began. Look, those 3, they did not bow. An official, red with fury, rushed toward the royal platform. O king! Long live the king! But there are Jews, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, whom you have placed over the province of Babylon. They do not serve your gods or worship the golden image. They have defied you. The court fell silent. King Nebuchadnezzar's face darkened. His voice dropped to a growl. Bring them to me. Now. The 3 were dragged before the king, unafraid, though they knew their fate. The king's voice boomed like thunder. Is it true you refuse to worship the image I made? I give you one more chance. When the music plays, bow. But if not, you will be thrown into the blazing furnace. And what God will be able to rescue you then? The room held its breath. The fire in the distance crackled louder, as if hungry. But Shadrach stepped forward, eyes firm. O Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you. If we are thrown into the fire, the God we serve is able to deliver us. And he will deliver us from your hand. Meshach added. But even if he does not, we will never serve your gods or worship the golden image you set up. The room erupted in gasps. The king's fury ignited. Heat the furnace 7 times hotter. Tie them up, bind them tightly, and throw them in. The furnace roared like a beast unleashed. The heat was so intense, it scorched the soldiers just approaching it. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, bound in ropes, were cast into the heart of the flames. Silence fell over the crowd. The furnace was supposed to be the end. But something miraculous happened. King Nebuchadnezzar leapt to his feet, eyes wide in disbelief. One there 3 men we tied up and threw into the fire. The advisers nodded nervously. But look, the king shouted. I see 4 men, unbound, walking in the fire, unharmed. And the 4th looks like a son of the gods. The flames had no power over them. Their chains had burned away, but not a hair on their heads was singed. No smell of smoke clung to their garments. Nebuchadnezzar rushed to the furnace, shielding his face from the heat. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out. The 3 men walked out of the fire. Not limping. Not burned. Glowing with divine preservation. The king fell to his knees. Praise be to the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who sent his angel and rescued his servants. They trusted in him and defied the king's command. They were willing to give up their lives rather than serve any god but their own. He turned to the crowd. No other god can save in this way. That day, Nebuchadnezzar made a new decree: no one was to speak against the God of Israel. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they were honored and promoted in Babylon, living testimonies of courage, conviction, and divine power.